In today's video, we're going to be talking about internal safety and what that means in the schizoid experience and how it shapes functioning. This is a continuation from my last video where I compared internal safety with emotional safety and made the point that emotional safety isn't distinctly a schizoid trait. If you want to watch that video, it will be available in the description below. In terms of internal safety, for people with schizoid functioning, this is something that is not always visible from the outside, but influences how long an interaction can be sustained, and also when space becomes necessary for us. It refers to the ability to maintain clarity, stability, and internal organization. This will become clearer as I go on. So engagement depends on whether our internal conditions remain intact. So we'll start with the green box. For clarity and organization, space supports internal processing, thoughts remain clear and continuous, meaning develops with time, and coherence is preserved. So all of the boxes on this video represent what internal safety looks like when it's being held. I think it's important to further clarify what is meant by space and how it supports internal processing. So I'm going to jump over to another slide so that we can look at space in a little more detail. So here we have internal space and external space. I'll briefly read what it says here, then I'll go into a little bit more detail on that. So internal space, when we have internal space, our attention is not being pulled in multiple directions, and that gives us enough mental room to follow a thought, hold it in mind, and develop it over time. With external space, it helps us to maintain our internal space. External space reduces incoming input. It allows internal processing to catch up, organize, and complete. So to make this just a little bit clearer, internal space is the most important layer. It's experienced in a way that when we have internal space, our thoughts can be followed from start to finish, and we can connect with our thoughts without interruption. So there's a sense of being able to stay with a line of thinking and not to lose track midway. For those with schizoid functioning, our thoughts are very important, and because we live in our heads and we have the capacity to process information very deeply, abstractly, to intellectualize and engage in a lot of, sometimes for some of us, we can engage in a lot of creative processes, then the ability to have the space to engage with our thoughts fully means a lot to how we actually function. So when internal space is reduced, how does this affect us? Well, our thoughts may overlap, they may get cut off, or they can become harder to organize. This can feel like processing is becoming crowded, like having too many competing thoughts at once. We can lose track of what we were thinking, and this is where we can begin to lose some clarity. External space, it actually supports internal space, and so this includes factors that influence us, such as our pace of conversation, the amount of incoming information, and also how much external pressure or demand is being put on us to give immediate responses. It's often important for us to process our thoughts in our own time, as I mentioned earlier, and so pressure from outside can be disruptive to our internal space. So having space externally or creating space externally can involve things like pauses in conversations, having time between interactions, and also sometimes it may come down to being alone or being in less stimulating environments. So how do these work together, internal and external space? When both are present, input is manageable, processing has time to unfold, thoughts can be followed, linked, understood. So we have a more clear and continuous path of thought. So that is what space means to our functioning and how it impacts our internal world. Okay, back to the main slide, and we will go over to the blue box. This is how self-regulated pacing is linked to internal safety. The internal timing remains primary. Engagement matches internal capacity, and responses align with readiness. This explains how pacing is managed internally. With internal timing, when it remains primary, it influences how actions unfold, so we are able to respond in our own time. Engagement aligns with internal capacity rather than external demand, and so when we are engaged and we're within the realms of our capacity, then we're able to regulate ourselves better. Responses tend to occur more easily when our internal readiness is present. So with schizoid functioning, we are not well aligned to be spontaneous. So that means that a lot of what we do will often be either pre-planned in advance, or we will operate within the realms where we have a good structured idea of what we're doing and how things go, so we know at what time we will need to do this or what we will need to say and do, rather than have to rely on spontaneity. Because our responses tend to occur when our internal readiness is present, by structuring things in advance, it can really help us in order to get things done and to stay in alignment with the outside world. When our pacing is forced, is that our responses, they can feel like disconnected or incomplete. So that could mean that we haven't had time to fully form our thoughts, and it can lead to us not communicating as clearly or just saying things that we don't entirely mean, not to say to be false, but because we're just trying to get a response out. And it could be like afterwards, when we reflect on what we said, that we have a more fuller idea of what we want to communicate that we didn't get to say in the moment because our pacing was rushed. So internal pacing really does support our regulation, and it helps to reduce disruption. So we'll go over to the pink box now. This is an important one. Autonomy. Internal safety is very much linked to autonomy, and by having internal safety we manage to maintain our autonomy. So autonomy maintains, when it's maintained, internal reference remains primary, internal orientation stays consistent, external input does not override direction. So what does this mean in a little more detail? Autonomy refers to staying aligned with our internal reference. This supports internal safety because our processing remains self-paced, attention's not pulled externally too quickly. Autonomy helps us to hold our internal conditions stable, so our internal reference remains primary when we're making decisions. Our internal orientation stays consistent across situations. External input may be processed without overriding our own internal direction, and this allows continuality of self-direction even during interaction. The loss of this reference can lead to internal strain. So autonomy is really important to pacing, to maintaining our internal organization, and also for having the space in order to form thoughts in alignment with our own internal reference, rather than being pulled and drawn by external influences in our environment. We will go over to the orange box now. Internal safety is supported by distance. So distance supports our functioning. Distance supports clarity and stability. Space can be created when required. Internal load and processing are managed. So distance is really important to us maintaining our space, which I said or explained before is linked to our internal safety. But basically, with distance, it enables us to create a buffer zone between ourselves and the external world so that we can manage our internal processing, because it reduces the amount of information that is coming through from the external world so that we don't become overloaded. Distance helps us basically to maintain clarity of thought and internal stability. This means that what appears as withdrawal may actually be functional for maintaining our internal conditions. Distance serves a real purpose. So if you look at the bottom of the screen here, it says internal clarity, external pressure, distance regulation. How this works is that internal clarity forms the starting point. External pressure introduces demand on that clarity. When pressure increases, disruption becomes more likely. So distance is used as self-preservation. It prevents disruption before it occurs. So we're seeing distance here as a preventative measure, and also as something that helps us to preserve our thought process, our autonomy, and our functioning. So to sum this up, internal safety is not usually something that is externally visible to anybody, but it remains central to how engagement is managed. I would say that the bottom line here is that a lot of misunderstanding about schizoid functioning comes when our behaviour is judged only by our external appearance. We prioritise internal safety, clarity and organisation, and distance supports functioning rather than indicating avoidance. And engagement reflects internal conditions rather than external expectations. What this means is that we will engage according to our autonomy and according to our capacity, and because we need to maintain our internal reference and our internal organisation, then we're not always going to be able to respond to external expectations, and it comes back to self-pacing and needing to do things at our own pace. So really, that really wraps up everything that I wanted to cover for this video. There is a lot more to schizoid functioning than I have covered in this video. I just wanted to make the point really about what internal safety looks like. In a future video, I will go more into the things that pressure or challenge our internal safety, because there can be some distinct challenges. By saying that distance supports functioning, I don't want to mitigate the fact that it can cause friction or difficulties in the external world in terms of getting along in the external world. It can present a lot of challenges. So it's important that we can look at this in a balanced way and look at how distance can support functioning, but then also how serious challenges may occur for some people. Yeah, so I hope that was clear, and I'll see you in the next video.